G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm RaidzeroAU and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 10. And you'll see a little bit of a difference here. Reason being, we are actually on day 4, so I've skipped a day. The only reason I've skipped a day is because, we'll have to look at that after, is because I've been digging out this way just to see where does this come out. It comes out on the side here. So we're a little bit off with that, but that's not too bad. It's okay, we can deal with that. That's not a problem. Eventually we won't even know. We'll forget that we did that. One thing I should mention, it's been mentioned in the comments and it's something that I had overlooked, which was very remiss of me. We've got our rifle here, but we did make some more bullets. We'll need to grab those. I thought we grabbed some more. Maybe I didn't make some more bullets. Whoops. In the water O2 condenser here, so you see we've got 21 water, got 13 there. I've got a decent amount more in here. I've got another 29 there, so. But this water here, the purified water, if you go into your survival constructor, you can make emergency O2 from it. It gives you 35 oxygen for each purified water, so in a pinch you can use that. And the reason I overlooked it was because I haven't needed to use it, so apologies for that. So that, as I said, that was quite remiss of me to not be mentioning that. In here we've got a little bit more stone there. Just checking around to make sure nothing's about to attack me. So this is effectively where this comes out, and I've started to place some blocks around. Also started digging out in here, so we can start to make this into some sort of room. And we should be able to pick that up there. 183 crushed stone there. We shouldn't really probably move some of that. But in the meantime, let's make ourselves a bit more ammo. So this is going to be the corner here. I'm going to take it up 3. Sometimes it's a bit hard getting them to actually go up. Well, there you go. I'm just going to do that on each corner. As I said last episode, the main idea here is we want to be... Get up there. Come on. Get up there. Alright, you're gonna be nasty to me. I'm not gonna play nice. You can do page up as well. No. We're gonna play nice today. This can come in like that. That can come in like that. Bring that one all the way over. We might as well just bring this one over. We've got a block up there for some reason. And then these corners often are the bane of building underground. Come on, get in there. Right. So all we want to do is we want to make ourselves some sort of airtight room to start off with. That's all. So just take that up. one doesn't have to go all the way over. You gonna go up there? Thank you. Right, I want you there. Why did you not go in there? Now if that happens, first idea is if we can use our drone. And what we want to do is we want to bring this come on. Not being very nice today. Doesn't want to do it. About down here. I'll pop you there. And you there. And this can come all the way over. No. Being a bit nasty with block placements at the moment. Okay. Bring you over. Right, that one's there. Right, so those went in. So now we just need to try and get we do need to get rid of most of this anyway. So the reason being it won't regard it as a airtight room if it's got any rock showing inside the room. But really, we only want... none of that should be showing. So... we just need to be able to get these corner blocks in. This corner is a bit of a problem. See if you want to play ball now. You'll go in there. Yep. I should be able to bring you all the way over. And you all the way over. No empty space. What about now? Yep. And this one. Okay. And then what we should be able to do is do a control. Oh, hang on, we're missing one over there. Alright, pop that in there. You're not happy? One there. Right, see how we go here. Let's have a look. That looks pretty good. Pretty sure we got most of it. Let's make ourselves a door. One of those. Now, got 17 points. The other thing we want is not under there, might be under miscellaneous. Ventilator. Volume. We'll just use the thin one at the moment. We should be able to make ourselves one of those. I would think. Unless we can only make it in the large. Problem. Alright. We'll do a little bit of rearranging here. Because we can't upgrade this constructor. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make another cargo box. Okay. You can come down here. And we will pop you up there. Why not? Okay. Box 3. Let's you out. Then we want to take this thing out. A fair number of hit points here. It does take a little while to take this one out. But what we need to do is we need to make room for the large constructor. That's going to be the next thing to upgrade. And that will open up a whole lot of new recipes for us. It was also mentioned that I missed a cargo box or a container over at the crash shuttle. So might head over and have a look at that. It's telling me we're in the middle of a heat wave, but it's 4 degrees. Interesting. Right, almost there. Come on. Cannot pick up, inventory full. Oh. Well, that was silly of me, wasn't it? Let me just sort this out. What we should be able to do is if I go here, click that, do that. Okay. That should have put them all in there. That's good. There's our door. Bring that out. We have got some new doors somewhere apparently. But I'm just going to go with a standard one at the moment. Do I want to? Probably just like that. Now that should make this airtight, and the way to check is to go just press N to bring up the debug and show airtight blocks. And you want to make sure that they're all green. Oh, pick you up. So yeah, everything's green here. I don't know why the wireless is. There's a little bit of rock there, but I probably can't get it because of that, but it's indicating that everything's green. That's okay. We'll just bring that up again, turn that off. Now, next thing we want. Need to do input cargo box 3, and we are going to want large constructor. We'll set it to do that, and in the meantime we've got now 48. Oxygen's going down a little bit. We'll take a bit of oxygen. Now, it was also mentioned that if you make the energy bars in the survival constructor and leave them in the output here, that they don't perish. So I haven't had a chance to test that yet, but I'm sure it's correct. Everything else you guys tell me tends to be correct. So apparently, over here in the crash shuttle, I'm just wondering if they're talking about the cargo, the personal locker. Oh no, this is the one they're talking about. I didn't come over this side. There's a repository. We get an armor boost from it. Thank you very much. That was definitely something I missed. There's definitely nothing down in here. Oh, O2 tank. Ventilator. Yeah, there was nothing else. It was that repository there. All right. Old tower. I reckon we've been here before, and there's not much here either. To admit, I didn't. Old tower. Actually, did not spot this. It was right behind me, and I never spotted it. There we go. Absolute observation at its finest. Now, as far as I remember, there's nothing here either. I'm probably going to be proved wrong again. Yeah, my observation is not the best, as has been proven. We've got a bench. 2 benches. Nothing else. Could armor this up. And use it as a... use it as something. I don't know what we'd use it for, really, to be honest. But it'll be a good source of materials once we get a bit of promethium. There's 2 ways of us doing that. One is to find a promethium deposit, and the other way is to find some on the ground, either in a irradiated zone, or you can also find it at the bottom of lakes sometimes, often in the deep water. We need promethium to be able to make the multi-tool charges. Alright, sun's going down. Let's We need to be a little bit careful, as we've seen. There's a tendency for things to creep up on us. We will make it easier to get in and out of this place. Right. How are we going? Have we got the... Yes, we've got the large constructor. Good. Right, you can go there. And you can be taken out. We don't need both. Especially at this stage, we definitely don't need both. I'll pop that in there. And the reason being that we don't want to use any more power than we have to. How much power we got? 79%. Okay. Okay. Large constructor. Now, in here, obviously want to drop down there. First thing I'm going to make is I'm going to make another cargo box. So I'm going to make a light and a small ventilator. And is that the right? No, that is not the right one. Fuel tank. I'm not seeing it. I've not unlocked it. Go back to base. Fuel tank. Small O2 tank. It is somewhere. There it is. Small O2 tank, and we'll make ourselves an O2 station. And then we'll make ourselves 1, 2, 3. I reckon 3 water generators to start off with. Okay. So, we've got the small O2 tank. And we've got the ventilator. Let's see, where are we going to put the ventilator? Small O2 tank can go here. Now, we're going to put the other cargo box, and we'll use cargo box 5 this time. And then here, what we can do is go box 5 can be the output. And possibly in this corner here, we will put O2 station. You mean you won't go in there? I made the wrong one again, haven't I? I'm an idiot. Feel free to comment and agree. Did I not make the right one? I really am an idiot. I made that one. Where's the other oxygen? That one. I've updated some of these models and they don't look the same. But that's okay. Next thing. Ventilator. Do we want to put the ventilator there? Maybe. Or do I want to put it there? We just stick it at the back here. Nothing else is going to go up there for the moment. Stick that up there. No point turning it on at the moment. Right. O2, wrong O2 station. How are we going with these water? We made 3 of them. It's okay. Yeah, to just drop those over there. And we should get a... Yeah. Right, let's have a look at that. Like it. Nice model. Probably should have spun it around a bit. Should be around one more with the pipes at the back there, but we can spin that round afterwards. Alright, we are definitely at night. And someone doesn't like us. What are we short on here? We're short on something. Or did we make... Oh no, we've got a light here. Anything else in here? I can sort that out afterwards. And what we can do is place one of those there. Press P to go into the devices. Just increase the intensity and the range on it. We should be able to turn our light off now. There we go. Alright, so we're all set to be able to make this airtight. We've got radiated fog. At the risk of doing something stupid, which of course I've never known for doing. Come here. Right. A bit of meat from him. Mind? Yeah, he does. I think I killed his friend. Anybody else? I'm actually going to use this for the moment. Just because it's night time and a little concerned about meeting one of those golems again. I'm going to come down to the water's edge. Radiation's a bit nasty at the moment. And I want to stick down three of these. Now we've got a little bit of pop 4 in each one. For now. There we go. Just let those run. Ooh. Lightning. Oh, we got a golem again. Now, we do have a better gun this time. Oh, he's quick. Come back in here. Where is he? It really doesn't do much damage, does it? What do you mean? Cannot damage the target. Yeah, bloody well can. Don't give me you cannot damage this target. Oh. Come on, get down. Get down from up there. Right, you missed me. $2,100 XP. What did we get from him that time? A bit more gold ore, bit of sathium ore. Copper, bit of cobalt. Nice. Alright. No more friends around here. Well, one thing we do want to check is make sure, yep, that's still going. So stone can go in there. Keep making concrete blocks. We'll transfer a bit of our stone from in here. All of this can go in there. Not making anything in here at the moment. Except, of course, the meat can come out. 110. 65 should be alright. While they're a little bit annoying, the golems, you do get some decent resources off them, to the point that it's almost worth going and farming them a little bit early on, if you can. Just to get some of those resources. Check that out. I'll stop you. Pop you in there, and you can make me a couple of steaks, and then go back to making concrete blocks. So, we'll eat you. A little bit of oxygen. And then the next thing is, I'm going to use this again. Those golems are a lot faster than they used to be. They never used to be that fast. Alright, we're getting a little bit of water from these. Come back up here. No more unwelcome visitors. Whoops. Not seeing anyone around the place. Okay. Now, we chuck that in there. I'm going to throw that in there for now. And then in here, under the ammunition, we should be able to make some oxygen bottles. You get 2 for each one, for each water container. It's 1 water container and 1 steel plate. You get 2 oxygen bottles. So, we can grab those ones, and we can chuck those in here. Alright, there's 4, it's 100%. If we come in here and turn on the oxygen now, press P, turn on your oxygen. Right, and you'll see there, down on the left-hand side, along the top, the O2 is now lit up. So we can now take our helmet off. And that will stop using our own personal oxygen while we're in here. One other thing you need to be a little bit careful of is the temperature when you're near the... You see, the temperature's quite stable here, 22 degrees. But if I get near to the generator there, it is quite warm. Can be useful at times if you're in a cold climate, but it's probably just easier to make portable heater and cooler. But I have used that in the past to be able to survive the cold. Also, what we can now do is we can use this here, the O2, to fill ourselves up. We've got a bit more oxygen there. And you see we haven't used hardly anything. Won't let us put any more in there. Alright. Good. That's progress. We now have ourselves an airtight box inside a mountain. So now it'll be time to then work on expanding this out. This core has to be moved. That cannot stay there under any cost. And open the door here and look outside, because that is shielded. It's an airtight door. And if we have a look at under statistics, we've gone up a little bit. We've gone up 13.1, so I'm not sure where the 0.1's coming from. There's 12.5 and 0.5 is 13. Unless my maths fails me. The only other thing I can think of is maybe this is 12.5 something and this is 0.5 something, and it's rounding it down, and then when it adds it together it's enough to push that up to 0.1. Maybe. Might never know with that. Next thing we probably want to look at in here is probably to make ourselves a fridge. We want to make sure we make the right one, so we'll just choose the base stuff, which we probably should have done earlier. Make ourselves a fridge. Clone chamber, consider spawn point, so probably should make one of those. I'm not going to worry about the capacitor and the solar panels at this stage. Looking to see anything else in here. We want the armor locker. Now, have I got enough points to unlock that? Yes. Armor locker, armor locker, armor locker. There it is. And possibly a food processor. Go back here. We'll make a food processor. And we'll definitely make ourselves an armor locker, and maybe see if we can make one more fridge. Just because the food processor works the same way as the constructors, you have an input and an output, so it's sometimes good to have two. Possibly put those over on this side here. Maybe put the two up there. Food processor and armor locker. It's pretty compact, but it works. Not too claustrophobic. So, there we go. That's where I'm going to call it for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.